Hey everybody. So I'm gonna kind of do this little. It's not exactly live, but it's something like that. So I'm trying to figure out so how do I explain my channel and discuss what I do and what Sam is about. What is Sam about? Why do we need another channel showing us how to do stuff, right? If I want to know how to make a beat, there's guys out there making beats better than you. If I want to learn how to play bass, there's guys out there playing bass better than you. Piano, and I'm okay as a piano player, but there are guys out there way better than me, teaching you how to do stuff that I even need to learn how to do. So why come to my page? Well, the one thing I have learned how to do is learn. All right, I would have to say I'm a master learner, and you could say, oh, you're a jack of all trades, ha ha ha. Okay, I'm a jack of all trades. I've learned a lot of things, and in learning a lot of things, one thing I've learned that cuts across the board and everything that you need to learn is that the basics are the fundamental principle of how you get better. And case in point, if you look at the third video I did on vowels, and look at how I broke down the classical vowels. Now that's not something I've been doing for a long time. That vowel manipulation and the classical structure, I really just started to practice that seriously about 3 weeks ago. I've always known about it, and I've approached it from time to time, but I didn't get serious about it until about 3 weeks ago. But listen to how I was able to manipulate and use the E vowel to bring out the head resonance and the A vowel to lower the larynx. And then I was able to bring in the structure to create I surprised myself. So what is this channel about and how can you use it to help you? Well, the first thing to learning and getting better at anything, it doesn't matter what it is you need to be consistent. And so I do things like the 90-91, where for 90 days, I spend 90 minutes working on one thing. As long as you consistently do that, you can't help but get better at doing that one thing. There's just no way that you can't. If you spend 90 days doing 90 things the same way, spending one thing doing 90 sorry. If you spend 90 days, 90 minutes doing one thing, you cannot help but get better. And then the other thing is you want to be able to practice the right things. So that's why basics are important, because by you doing the basics, it's usually just one or two movements that you can get better at. And now you begin to practice those one or two movements and you get better at those one or two movements. And then you begin to have a higher understanding of those movements because your body is understanding how to do it. And then you get bored, but if you keep on doing it, you'll find other ways to do it so that you're not bored. And that's how you start getting depth of knowledge. So practicing consistently, practicing the right way, and practicing every day. So that's the basic formula for how to get good. You could turn this channel off right now, and if you rock with that, you'll master life. Practicing the right things the right way every day. But there's another element to learning, and that's emulation. So emulation, imitation. So one of the things that I used to do to get better is I would watch other people do things. So for example, if a guy was playing piano, I might record the piano and then imitate what he did. Or I might look over his shoulder and imitate what he did. That's imitation. That's emulation. You could also look at somebody fail. I heard a story about Dave Chappelle. And say what you want about Dave Chappelle, but he had a pretty successful comic career. And he said that the way he learned how to do comedy was by going to amateur night and watching what the people did wrong. And then he would go to the main nights, Friday and Saturday, and he would learn what to do right. So he would go on Wednesday to amateur night and look at what not to do. And then he would go on Friday and Saturday night when people were really professional and learn what to do. So he learned from both ends. He learned what not to do and what to do, and then he put that into his mind. Well, that's what Sam is about. I'm sharing. So I'm sharing how I'm learning how to create music, and I'm not a straight beginner, but I'm beginner enough that I'm making a lot of mistakes, and you're going to be able to learn from the things I do wrong as well as from the things that I do right. And that's what this page is about. Learning how to learn from what I do wrong as well as from what I do right. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.